Yes, because I know you prefer to collect physical games. How many games do you have in all consoles? A lot. Like, enough to where I'm looking over at my shelf that has, like, all my games, and I can't give you an answer, and that shelf doesn't even have, like, my handheld stuff. Like, my old DS things. Like, I would have to take time to count. Wait, Chaos is playing the only good Pokemon game to come out recently? Well, I was bribed, so you know how it is. Hey, yo, bro, you want a Wurmple? Have you got a Wurmple you could give me? Yep. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. This idiot is going to get a Dustox 1000%. This is a tough decision. Which of these do you like best? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Bugine? Bugine is the most Dustox-like. Yeah, I like Bugine too. I guess that's decided then. I'll raise Bugine to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. They really, like, whoever was writing the dialogue for this game had a thesaurus on their desk. Splendiferous? Complete. Yo, thanks for the honey, bro. Time to get a hair across. Are there any more side quests out and about around here? Pachirisu? I don't like that Pokemon. Just want to go ahead and give a couple of choice people in comments to be like, I like Pachirisu, so they can be mad. Canal Avenue, Canal City. I dig it. You have a request. A big Weasel. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. This dude's never played Pixelmon, and it shows. If there really are Weasel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. Well, yours might be the biggest one. What if I bring you some smaller ones? And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Weasel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Big Weasel, little Weasel. Okay. Oh, I've already caught a big Weasel, it turns out. Have you brought me a bigger Weasel? Yeah. Are you sure you want to give this up? Sure. Good gravy, I never expected you'd bring one so quickly. I'm afraid I'm looking for a bigger one, though. One that's at least around 2'8" would be great. 2'8". Alright, so the game lied to me. I did not have a big enough Weasel. I'm so bored, I wish something would happen. Have you seen the giant crack in the sky? You may also be wondering, if you're watching, why does Chaos occasionally crouch all the time and then stand right back up? It's because I'm hitting B to dash instead of the left stick. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Hi. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. Here you go. Yeah, like, have I shown it to you? Did that do it? Okay. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. I did it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Was that 10 or 12? I didn't start counting until it was too late. Yo, heavy balls! I actually love heavy balls. Really cool design. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Pog and Champ. 1 Apricorn and 1 Black Tumblestone. Revives? Okay. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this at Sus. This is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Is that a water heater in there? What is that? Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. That's pretty cool. I like the rank system. The rank system is really fun. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Hey, why am I never allowed to go into the building? So, Solo, my boy. You ever noticed how abnormally large this guy's head is? No wonder he wears this toboggan. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our Survey Corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see, so if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so. Some people ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard. I keep in my tab. I pressed A too fast there. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Solo could handle it for me. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah, yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. We have the Mai and the we have the Diamond and the Pearl clans. I think I vaguely remember there being like a Diamond and Pearl, like 2 separate clan thing when the game was being advertised, but I have no memory of it. Like, no memory of anything actually in depth about it. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. You know, I had a pretty good time so far. Game seems fairly fun, all things considered. I will say, the vibes feel so much more like a mystery dungeon game than they do a mainline Pokemon game. And that's a very good thing, because the mystery dungeon Gates to Infinity and Super Mystery Dungeon suck, unfortunately. But I mean, like, the vibes of, like, the original Mystery Dungeon and Explorers of Sky, Time, Darkness. Like, it's got that vibe, which is good. The next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. All right. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. How do I go to the pastures? Farm. This is the pasture down here. Practice field. Everyday items. Lost and found. I do actually want to switch up my team, but I don't know how. Charm Lady Lucille, what the heck? Ah, there it is. I was looking for like some kind of a big area where my Pokemon would be running around, not a little logo that was like, this is the pasture. Yo, can I like build up my stamina? This dude's lungs are weak. Hello. Pastures house the mini Pokemon you catch. Collect them from here words to change up your party. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? All right. We don't need 2 Bidoof. Actually, I don't even have to evolve the Bidoof, right? Because I don't need to do any, like, Bidoof is done. We finished its research. Search? Yeah, like, can I check your Pokédex entry? I want to check your Pokédex entry. Like, I think I'm done with Bidoof. All right, I was looking at chat for a second. This is not the Pokédex. This is the Pokédex. This is the Pokédex. Hello. Bidoof. Yeah, like, I'm done with Bidoof. He's level, and I'm done with Wurmple. I don't need either of these idiots. They're nothing to me. Hello. I also don't need 2 Starly. 45, 49. 40, 49. This Starly is better. Get rid of you. Ponyta. Get in here. And Buizel. Get in here. And I'm done with you. Yeah, seems good. Thank you. It can help moving up stars to get more than the minimum for 10 done, but it's a more of if we get there. Well, if I have to get to level 10 on, like, however many Pokemon are in this game, I'm guessing it's somewhere from, like, 150 to 200. We'll find out as we play the game more. Then I feel like that probably won't be a problem, and if anything, it'll be a problem I deal with later. Hi. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany, and that is... You see, I got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. Your partner? Yes, here, this is my partner, Pikachu. You suck! Your partner is lame! When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partner's refused to listen to anything I tell him. Yeah, well, your partner is worthless anyway, because Pikachu is a lame Pokemon. Yeah, that's right, I said it. They're, like, it's insane how many better electric types there are than Pikachu. Or just Pokemon in general. And one of them is Raichu, by the way. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. I'm going to absolutely destroy you. Bring it on, Akari. See, like, case in point, better electric Pokemon right here. Sup, idiot? Ow, rude. Get bit. Nice. It is so over for you. Yeah, you suck at this. Yo, Michael, what's up, dude? Thanks for subbing with Prime for 43 months. Greatly appreciated. What's poppin', man? How you doing? What do you like more, a Alolan Raichu or regular Raichu? Easily regular Raichu. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. I just told it to, like, bite twice. What the heck does move mastered mean? Hello? Woo, thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Guess I was wrong then. Just get a better Pokemon. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. You should go get a Piplup. Piplup is more your style. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Yeah, I'm not going to read this. So you're the new recruit everyone's talking about? Oh my goodness. The name's Zissou, captain of the security corps. She's so tall. Are you supposed to be related to Flint? It's the only person I can think of that you could be related to from Sinnoh. I see you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zissou is a master of an ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. Isn't this the Urshifu nonsense they did? On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Yeah, I hate that. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. I can already see myself ignoring this strong, agile nonsense. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move in either the agile or strong style by pressing the L or R button or the left or right button when selecting the move in battle. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock the extra style simply by leveling up. Agile reduces power, raises the user's action speed, uses more PP than usual. Strong style boosts power, lowers action speed, uses more PP than usual. Yeah, I feel like I would never use either of these. Oh, one more thing. Aya, Jackie! If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Zisu's teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time I went to meet Mai. You remember, I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request? I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well, once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zisu if you'd like. Is she also a move tutor? Why am, like, it's not that everyone else is so tall, it's that I'm, like, the shortest 15-year-old of all time, right? Here at the training grounds, your Pokemon can master their moves or learn new ones. Hello there, Survey Corps recruit. Did you need something from me? I want new moves? Which of your darling Pokemon do you want me to tutor? Cyndaquil? Aerial Ace? Sure. Alright. How nice. What can, like, Starly get? Swift Ominous Winds? Sure. Ba-da-ba-ba. And Shinx? Woo! Woo! Da-na-na-na. Give. Oh, wait, you can do multiple at once. Nice. I didn't realize at first. What else can I do for you? Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. Shinx is, like, roided up. Easy wins. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum. Woo! I really wish my sprint would last a little bit longer. Heading outside the village, are we? I sure am. I don't remember if they tell you outright, but you can change moves wherever you want in this game. Yeah, they mentioned it earlier. Boo! Sup, Volo? Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to, anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you advantage once a battle starts. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of a catch or gain advantage in battle, yada yada. Backslash! If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokédex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish it. Hello. Ah, you're that boy from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment, I need to tell you about this great cake lure recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. True. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I just know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here just aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the recipe, all you have to do in return is spread the good word by using it. And you'll need to go get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. 1 springy mushroom's all you need, I'll be waiting. Okay. Weirdo.